Hello and welcome to Shop for Frames. My name is Nigel, thanks for joining us on the channel. So in today's video, we are going to show you something quite special. It was a race that was run about 4 weeks ago. You may know it as the London Marathon. Of course, an amazing achievement to those who A, raised the funds to be entered in the competition in the first place, and B, of course, running the 26 miles. You know, your body's telling you to stop, but your mind's telling you to go. I've not personally run a marathon like that myself, but I could only imagine the preparation, the time, the effort, the diet, everything that goes into it must be on another level altogether. So with all that being said, we've got a very interesting frame that we are putting together for a customer of ours. In fact, it's a husband and wife couple. Can you believe raised £5,000 for cancer research, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Of course, that's where Shop for Frames comes into place, where Shop for Frames has had the absolute pleasure of discussing the framing options with the customer, come up with some fantastic layout of what the frame is going to look like, pick the type of frame, and we've done all of that here in the shop. We have over 600 different frames on display. Without further ado, I'm going to just place the camera on the table itself. You're just going to hear my voice, but I'm going to talk you through exactly what we discussed with the customer. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to talk you through the process of what was discussed with the customer. So the customer has brought in their the lanyards that they were wearing on the day that they ran the race. They've also, and this is what we love about what we do here at Shop for Frames, is we get to basically construct an idea or a visual as to what the customer is going to receive. Basically, I'm just going to fast forward the process because it can be quite a lengthy discussion with the customer, coming up with different framing ideas, different frame colors and choice. But of course, this is the very exciting part, is the customers, they got their medals for achieving this fantastic race, and the stories that went together with this, you know, as far as other runners unfortunately falling out of the race. What I want to show to you is, of course, we've got all of this excess ribbon over here. So as a little trick, what we've decided to do is, we're not going to cut anything, but in turn what we're going to do is we're going to hide that ribbon behind the actual mount board. So the mount board we're going to be using is this white card over here, and the frame that the customer selected is going to be this this black frame with a nice sort of wooden grain. You can see it there in the picture there, and together I think the black and the white are just going to really work really well together. So we've got the gentleman's on one side and his wife's on the other side. Of course, you got all the details from the London Marathon itself, which I think is just absolutely stunning and such an amazing achievement. When I asked the customer how did it go, he looked at me and said, "Never again." I'm quite intrigued myself, so leave a comment below if you've run the London Marathon or any other marathon for that matter, whether it be locally here in the UK or maybe in the States, maybe the Boston Marathon. This is the layout that we came up with, and of course, like I mentioned, we have gone with the black frame and the white mount board. The other thing we're going to be doing is, as I said, we're going to be hiding the excess ribbon underneath there. And finally, and so we've got all of this dead space in the middle here, but we're going to be putting a caption down in the bottom there, and that caption is basically going to read his wife's details and the time that they ran, as well as the time that he ran. And the best part, I would have to say, of course, goes to the money that they raise for cancer research. This is what the frame or the design is going to look like, and of course we will show you what the final product looks like in just a moment. Okay, so 2 weeks has gone by since we sent the layout of what I've just showed you there to our production team. The frame has just come back, so I've unwrapped it. Naturally it gets all wrapped up before a customer comes to collect it. So there we go. So this is the customer's frame. As I mentioned before, it was a husband and wife that ran for a fantastic cause, raising over £5,000 for cancer research. So we've got the medals. This is exactly how we had the layout. We've got the medals, the his and hers medals, the customer, a photo of the gentleman and his wife running side by side here. Well, not side by side, more so just the pictures. As you can tell by the times, his wife was slightly quicker than him. So yeah, this is the final product. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you click like and subscribe. If you know anybody else that ran the London Marathon, make sure you share this video or tag them in the comment section down below. And we look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.